Tuesday, November the 1st, and I'm heading off looking for a nice piece of secluded riding that I used to do. You may want to say the nice colors here in Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. And the road I'm going to turn on, 8th Street, leading to the 8th Street extension, which is actually an old rail bed. I have two cameras on me. I think one of them just turned itself on. Oh well. Actually, three cameras. Showing me the phone. So you park out on what's called Broadway. Ride a couple of minutes in. And this area is called the Slate Belt, where the slate came from for years. This is not cycling for the timid deck here. These are friendly folks. As long as you obey the rules. Stay on the trail, don't go on the land. This rail bed was built, the railroad was built in the 1840s. And it was called the South Mountain, Harrisburg, and Boston Railroad. We brought lumber from Pine Grove area, Pennsylvania, up along to the Kittatinny Ridge. And the Kittatinny Ridge is the one that has the Appalachian Trail on it, so now we're actually on dirt rail bed here. There's a photographic effect that I'm going to try to get about a mile out here. This trail, this will become covered with leaves. And at this time of year, the forest floor will have leaves. The trees still have some leaves, so they'll have golden leaves on the floor of the forest, golden leaves on the trail. And then as the wind blows, it gets some leaves falling down. And if I timed it right, the sun after about 4 o'clock will glisten through the trees, off the golden trees, off the golden trail floor. It only happens about 5 to 10 days a year, but you end up totally immersed in a golden world, kind of like I think heaven's going to be. This is 3 days after the East Coast snowstorm. Of October. I wasn't sure what I'd find here on the trail. Comes the first mud hole. These are things that develop obviously from the rain. When I lived up here 15 years ago, I used to ride through the middle of these things, but I'm not going to do that. You go off here to the side. I'm going to have to dismount right about here. Pennsylvania Hunt and Game Land boundary. If I wasn't filming, I'd be riding around these big holes. Anybody that likes to ride through them, they're not that deep. And they only go for about a quarter of a mile. The word for this is secluded bicycling. The word for this is secluded bicycling. There's the sign. Coming down on the golden forest floor. snow of last week brought down about what I would say is 5 days worth of leaves. Again, this is not for the timid deck here. If I wasn't filming, I'd be riding around the edges of these things. So all the local high school kids come back here Friday, Saturday night drinking. And many a day I've been riding through here and look up in the tree and there'd be a hunter in a deer stand. I'm going to try to ride this now. Oop, too soon. Too soon. Leave it out. Plan 20 years ago was we were going to pave this and put homes up here. Yeah, right under them. As you can see, it's only one on the edge of this thing. These couple up here, they've been there. I started riding back here in 1985. And you can only get across this next couple in the summer.